What is going on, guys? Today I've got a FIFA 20 video. We are talking about 10 improvements we want to see in career mode. These are a lot of ideas that have been said before, kind of all put together in this article. So yeah, I'm going to continue making these videos of different articles I find for FIFA 20, different news and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this will be more of a features video that we would like to see. So 10 features we want to see in career mode. Yeah, let's take a look. And just kind of how it says here, the truth is career mode definitely isn't dead. Basically, that's it. So many people are saying career mode is dead. Career mode is dead, but it's still in the game. It hasn't gone yet, so let's save it before it is. It is progressing towards that, to be honest. Look at this, like, any career mode junkie will tell you that the FIFA 19 Champions League integration was enough. That's the thing I mentioned in my last video of these FIFA 20 news videos and all of that. I said that it was more a feature, the Champions League for Ultimate Team. For people to buy more packs to get the Champions League cards. Honestly, EA just thought they could use it as career mode features for that to be enough, which was absolute rubbish. So yeah, let's move on. Alright, first up here, realistic fixture scheduling. This has been in the game, Matt, for so long. I don't even know these terrible fixtures when you got two days in a row. Unbelievable. 2 days in a row, and even after that only 1 day break. It's not right, and it's something that's been left for so long. And yeah, this is pretty like a self-explanatory one. We don't really need to go in yeah, we don't need to go into too much detail of this with the scheduling. We all know, especially we need at least 1 day break, but most definitely two or three at a minimum, because yeah, that is completely unrealistic. And alright, this one as well, actual press conferences. So we have these conferences, as they say right there. You can praise, unnerve, or motivate. You just say that option and does nothing, because FIFA is a game, unlike Football Manager, where that kind of thing is big with the morale. Like, it does nothing. You're still in control of the players, whether they gain good morale from it or bad morale. It doesn't affect the players' abilities, so it really does zero. It does absolutely zero. So we want to see the cutscenes, like where you can see the managers and have your press conference, not just doing a little where you click a button and then press conference is done, but then, yeah, actually for it to have more meaning. That's where I would see it anyway. That's what I would like to see, where in the press conference you would have multiple questions, and before the game, and they could have maybe like tunnel interviews. What would you guys think of that? No real footage I could use for that, but yeah, when they're like, you know how when the players are coming out before a match, and in the tunnel, with the tunnel interviews, because tunnels interviews is in Football Manager, so that could be incorporated into FIFA career mode, and just, yeah, make the feature of press conferences like actual proper feature, not a little option you just say, and we all go through it. We either don't worry about it, I'm sure, or you go through it and you just don't pay attention. You just click whatever because you know it doesn't change anything. Alright, here as well, an enhanced deadline day. So we do have like the final day where it counts down with the hours and that, and that's alright. It's nothing terrible. It's nothing terrible, but to be a bit more enhanced, and yeah, a lot where it says here, you could probably see where, like I said, with the press conferences, that could be utilized a lot more cutscenes. It says, we're not expecting to see Jim White prancing about the place, shouting about how transfer window is only open for another 9 hours. Deadline day package in FIFA 20 could do with a rethink, definitely. What does it say? EA designers must be aware of Sky Sports coverage as the clock ticks down. But yeah, they can do plenty more. They could do plenty more with that, as it's really simple. Like I said, we just have the clock counting down. It could have, look at it, what does it say here? Picture this: you sign a strike in the last minute. Troy Dean is Stuttgart is admittedly a poor choice, like that. Want to parade him around in front of the media? Yeah, where you can really present the signing and stuff like that a bit more than that. You know, that just like a picture of that. So yeah, that would be good. It says, at the same time, you as a manager wish to let everyone know. Yeah, you can have like a new signing press conference and answer those questions. Like I said, based on the press conferences, they're adding a bit more depth to how they are already, just for the matches, you know. So yeah, you could talk to the media and answer some questions about your new signing. So Proper simulation. This is one, there's multiple things. First up, I'm going to say, when you sim and you're away from home, it's very unlikely you're going to win. You don't win as many as you should compared to your club's ability. So we all know that. So sometimes you'll decide to play it because, yeah, there might be a late chance. Or is there any of you out there that you save the game before you sim so you don't get that bad result? You shouldn't, don't advocate that cheating, but yeah, some of you may do that because you might get a result that seems unfair. But anyway, now more to the point is, there should be more options. There should be an option where, or the other reason to prevent that is if the result is not going the way you wanted, the way you plan, you can, like, intervene. You can take control over matches at any point. Like I says, being able to jump in and play at any point, like Madden as well, will be great. And so you can change your tactics. Change your tactics as well. Just add a bit more in depth to the simulation. Apart from this, you can't even make your subs. They sim the subs as well, which is fair enough because you're simming it. You might say, oh yeah, it's fair for them to sim your substitutions, but I'd like to say I'd like to see that in the game where the simulation is less simulated, I guess you can say, or more like a visual sim where you can make a lot of changes, or you can be in control of more. I think so. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on that anyway. And here, this is a big one, definitely I agree with as well. Hands-on training. Do a lot more with the training. So you have like the pre-match mini games, that's there, but that doesn't affect anything. That's more so just like a bit of practice, but that doesn't affect anything. And I'd love to see more than just training 5 players. I'd love to have team training. Train team, and maybe your tactics as well. They could add a lot with that, guys. They could add so much, but yeah, not just having some training for you actually to practice, but actually for your players to develop in their attributes. Like you would train them, like I said, with the 5 players you can train during the week. But actually, where it can be a bit more hands-on. Of course, you can play those sessions, but it's still very, very limited. I'd want to be able to train the team more personally myself. I'd love to be able to train your whole team together. You know, like a normal football club does, where you train with the team together, not just 5 players. So yeah, let me know what you think they could do with training. Okay, alright, playable player scouting. I haven't seen this too much before, but let's see what they say here. The idea is, instead of relying on yo-yoing reports from scouts that deal more with player potential than what skills they have now, it'd be nice to assume control of a player for a training game to see how they play firsthand. Maybe it could be like a trial. Maybe it could be, more like a trial type thing. Like when a player tries at a club. So something like that, alright, without going too much in depth. So, what else? The kicker would be that you only be able to control player scouting, not the entire team. That's fair enough. It's going to be a big difference. Controlling it. If you're just controlling one player going around himself, yeah, interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard that one too much, but I don't know how realistic. If you think that will be realistic, maybe I'm mentioning like this, maybe not as much, but it'll be nice to use I know it sounds good to use the player before you sign him, but yeah, maybe it could be presented more as a trial. If the player would agree to come on a trial and you can see his talent, maybe more that way. Yeah, if there could be a little feature in the game to offer a trial and add another thing to transfers and stuff. Ask them, if they would like to come for a trial first. And now also the club objectives. So the board expectations, I think it was a good addition. It was a good addition to career mode. I know they could definitely be different. So if you see this right here, board expectation sounded sexy when it was first introduced to career mode. And the thought of having to abide by strict guidelines passed down from the money men added weight to the mode and should have changed career mode forever. In the end, it didn't really. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm probably going to say, what's that? About the crucial things. You can still keep your job if you could like fail them and you still keep your job as well, so it's pretty weird. Also, clubs who want investment in youth development will ignore the demands. Yeah, let me know if you face similar things. I feel the board expectations is very visual. It's very visual. Like you could not meet certain expectations and they just pass it by and they'll give you another chance. Exactly at the end here it says, renders objectives meaningless, and we like to see that change so there can be a bit more meaning behind them, and you wouldn't just keep your job when you're failing them. It's like, what? Alright guys, create a manager. This is something I would personally really love to see. Sure, you can enter your name, your nationality, but your avatar, you want to have it a bit more in depth. You can change their look. Maybe, I know they had the feature where you could upload, that was in like for when you create a player, you can like upload your photo so it can look like you a bit. That'll be really cool because then it gives more personalized feeling. So yeah, they're just like, what, there's like that Arsene Wenger lookalike, and there was a guy, the African guy, looks like Morgan Freeman. So it's like, yeah, it just feels like you're choosing a random character, like with a random face, and it doesn't, yeah, you don't feel as connected. You go along with it, you're like, okay, but imagine if you could, yeah, actually, for real, like create your own manager, and maybe if you had manager attributes. Imagine if you could, yeah, if you could add that, or if EA add that, and if that was in career mode, when your manager, you could choose a different type of manager, how your manager will be, if he's better with signings, like negotiations to go for good deals, or if he's good with motivating the players, if we go back to the press conferences and maybe team talks, everything like that, or if he's good tactically. There could be so many different things to add to the manager in terms of that as well. So yeah, that's my thoughts on create a manager. Do you think that would be good? Yeah, that would be good, as not like it sounds like it's a separate mode, create a manager, but actually within career mode to have, yeah, a bit more hands-on and add a bit more individuality to your manager. And kind of along those lines as well, be a real manager. Like, they give us all these things, like these new features you could manage like certain teams, but imagine you could actually be them, so you could be Pep. Imagine, how would that feel, guys? Like, it would make you pretty, like, interested. It would make you interested to play that, most definitely, to be Pep Guardiola, like, and just any manager that you wanted, really. You wanted to take control of, like, Premier League clubs out of any, if they could add all managers, at least in top divisions, you know, the most played divisions, makes sense. Let me know what you guys would think. Would you love to, yeah, would you love to be the manager? Imagine, imagine being in control of Pep Guardiola. I was just gonna think, would you be Manchester City and stuff like that? Imagine if you could be, you go through like the manager's career, and you can move teams as well, and yeah, follow their career. I don't know, just rolling off a few ideas there. What do you guys think? You could actually play through their manager career. Yeah, let me know what you think. And there we go. These last few features here is a bit focused on the managers, because don't forget, it's career mode. It's the manager. It's the manager mode. The manager mode. So other managers move clubs too. So we just read through this a bit. Play career mode's entire 15 span, and Guardiola will still be there patrolling the technical area at that's what I just see. Like I said, he won't move on from Man City, and he won't even age. So yeah, like I just mentioned, yeah, it was just tying from what I said last. It'll be very interesting to just follow their career, see who they're going to manage, see if he moves to Tottenham and everything like that. That's just the example on the photo there. Imagine Guardiola at Tottenham, and you follow his career. If you want to see, you play his career out, and you see what he can do at other clubs, and for that to simulate by itself as well when you're doing your own career mode. Not everyone else to stay stagnant, but yeah, everyone else to move around. So like I said, so you can do like the last one where it says you could be a certain manager, but yeah, when you're playing it yourself, if you're not doing that, or if you're another manager, your own manager, all that kind of stuff, have a bit more. That's what this feature would be, other managers to move clubs. But yeah, as the previous one, to see see what you can do with a Pep Guardiola, or any other manager, any manager of your choice. Jurgen Klopp, yeah, would he be staying put at Liverpool, or you would want to move on, maybe say to a Spanish club like a Real Madrid or a Barcelona, and see how you get on with him there. Yeah, that could be pretty interesting. So guys, anyway, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys are enjoying these FIFA 20 videos. A lot of them. This one is more of a like ideas one, what we would like to see, not actually news. This is not actually news, but yeah, it's all these features I've heard before and kind of put it all together. Thanks this website as well, putting it together, What Culture, for this video today. say for this video today, like it's sponsored or something. No, yeah, I just wanted to shout out them for putting this together, and I hope you're enjoying these videos. Would greatly appreciate a like on the video, and subscribe if you're new around here. Turn on notification bell so you don't miss FIFA 20 stuff, because I'm just building up, guys, here. I'm just building up to when FIFA 20 stuff is going to come. I'm going to go hard with the new game, FIFA 19. People are asking about FIFA 19 videos, but I'm like, yeah, like it's that time of the year now. It's the time of the year. FIFA 19 is really dead, and I hate forcing myself, so I'd rather focus on something that I'm looking forward to right now. The new game. Instead of just forcing myself to play FIFA 19, it's not fun videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoy these news videos. Let me know what else you'd like to see, and I will see you guys in the very next one.